friend request.
Funny.
Damn childhood. On the other side, Bobby is scared as fuck of tea and knows too much info. Half of that's true. Bobby does know way too much info. Bobby could fucking ruin me. Any vent session I've ever had has been to Bobby. So, abso-fucking-lutely. Would he ever? Never. 100%. Is he scared of me? No, not at all.
And that's a good person to have regardless. So you guys are very lucky to have each other.
I would never, ever, and he knows that. It's vice versa.
Right.
No matter what,
Yes.
even if we didn't
She's
talk
very good to
anymore,
me. She's very
ever.
good to me.
Yeah, I would never, ever.
It's
ever,
a beautiful thing.
Now I'm gonna tell you, if I found out that he was like whoring, which he wouldn't, because I'd kill him. But
That's
if I
it.
found out that, I wouldn't throw him under the bus. But I'm gonna I'd fly to Connecticut. I wouldn't. I wouldn't throw him TikTok under the bus, but he's gonna end up in my trunk. That's what's gonna happen.
Jenna, one time I was like 2 hours late to the live, and she's like asking me, "What were you doing? Who are you with? What's your name?" I'm like, "Lady, I went to get food. What are you talking about?" The
Or when
questions
you-
that I got.
She deserves to know.
The questions
Did you
that I
tell him
got.
Bobby,
Questions.
when you lost your service and I convinced myself you
Oh
were
my
fucking a
God!
bitch
Yes,
for
that's what
3
it was. I
days?
forgot.
This year.
I had one of my phone
Oh my God.
accidentally folded in half, and so it wasn't working. So I didn't go live that whole night, and I ended up going on like 4 or 5 hours later, in the middle of the morning, and she was convinced I was out getting some. I'm like, "You crazy?" She was convinced.
So what did she do? What did she say? Did she freak?
Oh man, she was
I'm
giving me a hard time. She gave me a hard time for like a week.
I had myself thoroughly fucking, and I can't fucking tell you guys right
I
now.
feel like, was this on this was on live, right? I feel like I was there for this.
Some of it was I probably definitely said some shit.
Yes.
I probably.
I know she did. I got messages. I know she did.
No, I did not. That'll do it. Listen, that was the longest pissed off. Was it? No. We had one other really bad divorce one time, and I can't remember why. There was something, but that was probably the second worst time that I was fucking. I had myself completely convinced, like, service and Wi-Fi, my fucking ass.
Yeah, he's doing something.
And I even told him, I'm like, I can smell pussy off you from here. He's like, I swear to God, I haven't.
Jenna, she did say that. Jenna,
Bobby.
Meanwhile, Jenna, I got a new phone and new tablet because they both broke. Secondly, I had the internet company here 4 days in a row, and they had to dig up my yard and put a new line in there because my service rating is bad. And
This is what T's thinking.
And I have all new equipment put into my house for internet and boosters and all that. And meanwhile, I seriously had issues with my wife, and she knows I've had issues with my Wi-Fi for months.
You should have some damn good Wi-Fi now, though.
It's kind of like a sketch, like somebody, that's a sketchy thing to say. So
yeah, I guess it does sound sketchy. My Wi-Fi wasn't working, but it really was true. It wasn't working for like 4 days.
Listen, and while he was digging up yards and shit like that, you know what was going through my head? Some bitch in every position possible. I'm like, this right now.
the worst. You were thinking the worst.
So guess who's a toxic one in this? Guess who's a toxic one?
Obviously Bobby.
Yeah, obviously me.
And you know what
love
he did one night? So one night during that, he even said one night, so he's like, he got service for a second. He's like, I have no fucking service. Like I'm going to drive to my other house to call you because I can't even call you from here. And I still didn't believe him. And he actually
4 in the morning, I drove somewhere else.
This is how petty I was. He drove to the other house. He's messaging me when he gets there. He's like, I'm at the other house. Like, pick up. It's like 4 in the morning. He's like, pick up. And I ignored him. I'm like, nah, bitch.
I'm leaving. I'm going back
You're
home.
lying to me. I don't believe you. I don't believe a word you're saying.
Then the next day, I think it was like the next day or around that time, the next day, then I'm like, listen, and I talked to him. He's like, I don't have devices. Like, it accidentally folded in half.
I just need to know why we do have to be so toxic like this, because I do things like this as well. It's so bad.
You know what? I think no, I've been like this forever. There's no
Yes.
excuse. There's no fucking excuse. But I'm fun as fuck.
There's no excuse. It's
You
funny,
are,
yeah,
you're
but
fun. I'll give it. It's fun.
I feel like that's a part of it, the entertainment. Because I do it too. I'm not gonna lie.
I'd be boring if I was. And sometimes I say to myself, like, I'm extremely very aware of my behavior. I never and I even say to myself, like, listen, why are you going to fight with him right now? Like, you're being stupid. Why are you even fighting with him? And then I say, no, fuck that. We're doing it.
No, exactly.
She thinks it's okay. She thinks it's okay to fight with me and then say, "Oh, I know I was doing it," but she thinks
I
like
love
that's okay.
that.
I love that.
Because I'm very aware of my behavior. I'm like, that doesn't mean you still have to do it.
I love everything about that.
What part are you loving, Jenna? What part are you loving?
Just that she just doesn't care to say it.
Listen,
I love it.
Look, Double loves our stories. She loves it. I could tell you forever. Squirrel, what the fuck was that first divorce over? The one that was bad. Oh,
But again, I also love the way you're friends on here and just together all the time. That's
I
it.
can't remember what it was, but I did cry over that one. I did cry.
You
When
cried?
I'm talking about when Mary hauled us both up in a box.
What? I definitely missed this.
I do
remember.
get emotional some that day, and then I was up in Mary's box. I did, wasn't it? Nope, not that one. The one where Mary. There's been so many. We're trying to figure it out. Mary hauled us both up
Aww.
into a box, and she tried to get me and Bobby to talk that time.
I want to see this.
I don't even
Oh,
know.
it was so
I
sad.
don't remember.
Can you remember? We were like fucking really.
I remember it was something, but I don't remember why.
And then when I was driving that night, and I actually cried.
Oh
when
my
Bobby-
gosh.
I actually
remember Mary
cried.
called me.
Oh, that's how sad I was.
I remember Mary called me.
You know why I cried? I remember it. Because Bobby was up there, and then he wanted to get down right away. And he didn't want to fucking talk to me.
Yeah.
I think whatever it probably was me that fucked up.
So
but I can't-
everybody was very emotional.
that was sad.
Squirrels.
Yeah, that affects the chat.
No, Chloe, I was never really.
Well,
mad.
Emily said they all cried. We all cried. So
Oh, wait. You're right. Nah. Yeah. I remember why. Okay. Yeah. That was that. It was. Yeah, Squirrel, you're right. I was thinking of just the recently thing. But the original.
I would really like to see that, and I don't know if you could find it.
I was so fucking that one. Divorce vibes. We all have.
What was it, T?
When you wouldn't tell me what account was what.
Oh,
that was the divorce. Yeah, that was the worst divorce. But you know what? And I always told Bobby, and I think everyone gets it wrong. I just my only problem with that was I just didn't feel like I was a special. I'm like but I tell you everything. Like why wouldn't I'm your special though, right? Like you can, and that's why that was my only fucking issue was. But I'm supposed to be your special. Why you're my boo? Why aren't you telling me? That was it. That was I am.
That's your special. You're supposed to tell her everything.
It's your person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like I tell him
You
everything.
sound very unbiased, Jenna. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you.
I'm sorry, but yeah.
Yeah, nothing else really pisses me off. It's not even big things that he does that pisses me because he doesn't really do big things that piss me off. It's just
He's an all
It'll
around
be
good
stupid
guy,
shit.
and
Yeah.
to you, he's good.
He's very good to me. He's very good to me. I mean, he puts up with a lot too. You gotta.
He definitely
Yes,
does.
He gets put through the fucking, and not just from me. Like he puts up with a lot for being with me. Like he puts up with a lot. He gets put through.
Well,
the
he
fucking-
always has your back.
And he always tells me that, like when we do art, he's like, if I wanted to fucking leave, don't you think I fucking already would a long time ago? Like,
That's a long time.
you know, before when my social was coming out and shit. and I
Oh
was
my
being fucking-
God.
Don't
maybe
you
the
think I would have fucking
like the
left?
first of the 842 times I was called a cuck and I'm on a leash.
Yeah. And then I get
Oh my God. I was like, wow, Bobby. I can't believe this is actually happening right now. I can't believe that happened with the social. He's nuts.
Yeah.
Wow.
that fucked me up, but I did.
Oh,
I would that was so fun. Like but I even told Bobby I'll get off TikTok. Like if that's like I'm
yeah.
not if that's what it takes to get them to stop doing it, I'll get off. Like fuck it because that was fucked up. That
You did
was a
actually say
fucking
that.
Yeah. That definitely was crazy.
Jen, I'll tell you a little secret. Don't tell anybody.
Okay.
I don't even use my social. I have an LLC for my company, so I don't even use it. So they can hack it all they want.
Oh my
That's
God.
why I don't
That's
care.
great.
That's why it doesn't bother me.
There you go.
He won't go on one. I've tried. He won't fucking go on one. I'm telling
But
you
to
now.
sit there and actually dig this stuff up.
Oh, it's
That
sickening.
was. I was shocked. I
And
found
guess
out in
what?
the
You're not going
fucking
to get
car.
anything with mine. I'm going to tell you that.
And I remember I remember where I was because I was in the car on the way back from Layla's appointment, and I got a fucking message, and I looked down, and someone had messaged me, and they're like, Bobby, someone just blah 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 showed Bobby's social
Yeah.
security
Yeah.
numbers, and my fucking heart sank. I'm like,
Yeah.
no,
I can only imagine how you felt.
Oh man, I was trying to blow him up too. I'm like, "Are you okay? Are you okay, Bobby?" And I knew he had definitely been blown up that it was shown, and I was like, "Fuck me."
Yeah. I'm glad it's just in the
I can imagine
behind
how you felt.
everybody now.
See how
Thank
fun it is
goodness.
being with T.
Just for being with me, man. Just
See how
for
fun
being,
it
and that's
is,
why I
guys?
felt like shit. Because I'm like,
Oh yeah.
No,
it's
I'm
because
just
he's
joking.
with me that no, but it is true. If he wasn't fucking up there with me, it wouldn't have happened. So that's why I felt like shit.
Yeah. I
It's all
can
good.
imagine.
At the end of the day, people are very crazy. I have to admit.
And that's why when they
I
say
like
like,
to think there's more good than crazy, though. I like to think that.
No, I
that?
agree with you. But when you start doing that and going after our kids, that's a problem. Don't go there. I'm
And that's why,
getting crazy at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, he's cracking me up, man.
and that's why when people say like you should get like like a yes man would be easier because he'd agree with everything, go along with everything and stuff. But I don't think like yes men can't put up with. You got to be a certain type of fucking person to put up with the shit that happens when you're there with like there. A lot of people would have left a